I don't even know
Hi
where
guys.
we're at.
I don't know either. I was trying to send location to Aunt Willa and to the kids. Welcome in, guys. We weren't even sure if we were going to be able to go live tonight. We've been on the road, and I couldn't even tell you where we're at in Virginia, but we're in Virginia.
Well, I had a placard thing. I don't even
Yeah.
know.
Cable? No, I don't know where we're at, but yeah. So I was at the last minute on my phone looking at campgrounds, like campgrounds near me, and we found this one, and boy, did they want us
Yeah.
pricey, but it's fine because there were no others. KOA, what you got going on? KO $65 for a night on KOA? Really?
Yeah.
Like I'll get a hotel room for that.
Yeah.
Holy wowzers. All y'all that stay at KOAs, you must be bougie. Welcome, welcome, welcome into our Thursday Night Live.
You already got it all said in the first minute and a half.
I know, right? That was crazy.
Oh, everyone coming in. There's Patrick saying he can't tag
Yeah,
everybody
he ain't
because
gonna be
he's on his phone
tagging.
at work.
Yeah.
Dawn's over there saying the same thing. So
Hi,
everybody's saying
Dawn.
hi to everybody.
Yeah.
Short brew.
Nice. And y'all, these allergies are no joke in North Carolina. I've not experienced this kind of reaction to pollen since I was in Texas like 15 years ago. It literally is covering every part of the truck, the
Well,
camper. It was in my ears. I feel it on my eyelashes. I'm struggling, y'all.
Robert Mack
Yeah,
Media. He's all vacationing from Missouri.
really. My best friend's Vietnamese. One of my best friends. Yes. Hi, Jeannie. But yeah,
I don't know what this thing's doing.
I don't know either because I did the tech work. My tech department had to make a cold snack run with like what 20 minutes to spare.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was the quickest we've ever set up.
Okay. This might not work. Okay.
Our,
So
and we're on the campground's Wi-Fi, so I don't know how strong it is. Hopefully, it's too much.
just want to know because this thing's being ridiculous. When are we going back to the reach?
We are on our way back, guys. We're keeping a close eye on the weather. I don't think my anxiety could handle driving through storms, let alone thunderstorms. So we are keeping an eye on the weather. We stayed a little extra longer in North Carolina. Um, so we're going to have to play it by ear. We are on our way back to Aunt Willa's in Tennessee, and we'll probably stay there for wait out the storm, right? Which will also give us an opportunity to uh, spend some time with my dad. Uh, we're hoping to go visit. We won't stay there, but we're hoping to go visit. Um, yeah, allergies are the pain. They are the pain.
Okay, guys. Technical difficulties. Give me one moment. I'm
Are
gonna
you gonna
switch.
switch?
I'm gonna switch Wi-Fi's.
We may see you, we may not.
Why
I don't know.
is this not coming
I don't know.
up?
Travel struggles. We did not renew our travel fi, so we don't have Wi-Fi for this trip, but we'll see. Is it glitching or is it the computer? Because the computer's glitching too.
There it is.
Did it work?
I sure hope so.
It it's showing that we're here. Okay.
So Troy Sutton saying Fish Camp in Virginia, Junction of I.
I think that's where we're at, Troy.
Is it the Pioneer
Pioneer
Village
Village
Campground?
Campground.
Because that's where
we
we're
are.
at, and there's a creek, and some kids were over there fishing.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, allergies. There's
Oh, it's
Dana with
awful.
Tim and
Awful.
Stella.
I can't even wear my contacts, guys, because I wake up in the morning and my eyes are like
Ooh.
marshmallows.
Gabby said she made biscuits and gravy for dinner. Followed your video. Turned out pretty
Yay!
good. Awesome.
I love you,
Hi,
Gabby.
Punky.
Hi, Punky. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully we fix that.
We should have fixed that. Oh, ready to see Miss Stella too.
Oh, there's Dina. She says she misses us already. I know I miss you too.
You're jumping comments again, lady.
I can't help it.
Stay on your side of the screen.
Hey, I get a little bit.
You've been backseat driving
today.
all day.
I have not. I've been in my phone
commenting.
playing a game because it's been 4 lanes of traffic the whole way, and I don't do well with that.
Well, yep. There's it, Dana.
Yes. Oh boy, y'all! Wait till you see.
Well, Robert,
Saturday's
we seen your
video.
comment earlier. Thank you for subscribing in.
Thank
we
you,
appreciate
Robert.
you for that.
Yeah. But yeah, wait till you see Saturday's video. I will spoil it a little bit that we did not achieve
Resourceful Living Homestead.
Everything that we wanted to get done, but
pause. We have to take this comment because it's crayon and bagels.
Bagels. Got you. Yeah.
Okay, now I can try to catch up.
But we got a lot done. We got a lot done. Wait till you see. This means a lot to us. Like.
Okay, we're looking good now, according to Xander. Okay.
Okay, good.
Better. All
right. Yeah, we switched over, Dina. So
Bill.
Hopefully, hello.
Bill. James Hall, y'all.
You know, it's so fun putting videos together like this.
Crayons as bagels get more use. Very well.
All right.
Breathe.
Because it's not just content; it's family memoirs, right?
Awesome.
So,
thank
you. You know
what?
Part of what we do.
Crazy cats made it in the house. So Lauren
Hi,
and Joel.
Sweetheart. Miss y'all.
All right. Yeah, I kind of figured. I was worried about going on the campground Wi-Fi.
I was too, because when I was trying to set the live up,
it was a pretty large campground, and there's quite a few people in
here. It was a little glitchy.
Red crayon. It's always blue.
Do we have to drink to that?
I mean, at least I do, but yeah, go ahead. After all that driving. Well, there's definitely crazy cats.
Hi guys.
Right there.
How you doing? Oh, there's Randall too. Oh, I'm reading ahead, aren't I?
Well, stop doing that. There's Randall. Good to see you. Hey, we're out traveling like Randall does.
Half upstream. Oh.
Half upstream from the camp and 40 minutes away from my house.
Really? Well, Troy,
we'll be here all night.
Shoot us a message. Shoot us a message. Absolutely.
Dina should have stayed here.
I know. We would if we could.
Thank you, Cora. We appreciate that. Hopefully everything's. I'm sure we'll be fine traveling.
I'm so enjoying all of her little pictures. Oh,
Jamie's?
Yeah. Yeah. They're living the life. For sure.
Okay. So, Tara, hope you feel better with allergies. I'm the same way. Love you both. Hope you had an amazing day today. Sending lots of hugs and positive vibes. Awesome. Thank you, Brenda.
I've blown out like a pound of pollen out of my nose today.
Yes. If y'all haven't done so already,
thank you, Resourceful.
Reach over there and click that thumbs up.
Yeah. There was actually one day where it hit me really, really hard. Like I pretty much slept and didn't really come out of the camper much because I didn't have a voice. These allergies are no joke.
Patrick wants to know who the videographer was and getting all them. The problem was we didn't have a dedicated videographer. We just kept setting the cameras up.
Yeah.
And,
it's a fine line between trying to film and work. And teach people, hey, there's a camera going. And then you're like, hey, we just filmed all that. It was amazing. And they're like, yeah, I know. It looks good. And I was like, except for you're standing in front of the camera the whole time. So we didn't record any of it. I cut out a lot of butts.
Yeah. It was fun, though. I mean, it was funny because you would catch it. And I think, honestly, guys, we're going to let the secret out. I think Aunt Swami was the biggest culprit. And she's around the cameras all the time.
Yeah. What was funny was, like, Dina and I were watching the video. And we were watching the video that we put out for Tuesday, and she and I are both like, "Oh my gosh, we need to lose weight. Look at our
Right.
butts, you know, and
Right,
all
Don?
this stuff." And yeah, it's crazy. But then, like one of the shots, I left my butt in because I'm like, okay, that don't look so bad. I'll leave my butt in that shot. And then I see myself from a different angle, and I'm like, oh,
The
oh my
key
god.
was, Patrick, because I happened to notice in it that like it didn't cut off very quickly on mine, but we all know who the editor is. She
That
might
is
be a little
not
biased.
true. I
Oh,
always put your butt in pictures.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It was in there longer than anybody else's.
Well, come on, guys. Agree. Give me a blue heart
Oh
if you
no, we're
agree.
not
My
going down.
husband's got a really nice butt. Not gonna lie, he does.
What are we doing in Virginia?
We are traveling.
Yeah.
We are traveling. We knew our departure time. We didn't have one, right? So when we get close
Sure
to
we did. We had a when we got in the truck and the camper was hooked up and we pulled out driveway.
when we get closer to Aunt Willa's, it turns into switchbacks, right? And we pulled in at night before, and we did not want to pull in at night again.
Well, and it was going to be so late. Like
Yeah.
the darkness honestly doesn't bother me much, right? But because it was going to be way, way, way late, we weren't doing that to them. So, we said, hey, we're gonna stop here, get a good night's rest. No harm. It doesn't ruin the schedule. Not that we have one. So James Hall, public service announcement, y'all. His Facebook got hijacked by Hodges.
No.
So he got to create a new one. So if you get a request from James Hall, and if it's a picture of,
you should make it James Hall, y'all. That way, everyone in the YouTube community knows that it's you.
He might run into trouble, but I mean, I would do it if I was.
Frugal Dad. I love that. I love that.
Yeah. There's Rachel and Sean.
Hi, guys.
Alexander. Okay, I've been busy and missed a lot of Thursday nights. I understand bagel, but now I drink a red crayon. I don't know. So they started doing, I guess, because I have the crayons. It's not really the red crayon. I just any crayon. She's got bagel, and I always drink with a bagel. And then they're like bagels and crayons because I love crayons either way. And yeah, I'm not sorry. And if it takes a word to make me drink, I'll do it.
I did take some homemade sourdough bagels with us.
Frankston beans?
Through North Carolina.
That sounds amazing right now, actually.
And I guess he would be our nephew, wouldn't he? He'd be our nephew.
Who?
Riley.
Sure.
Yeah, our nephew Riley. He wasn't sure about it, and I made him a bagel with cream cheese. One of my bagels with cream cheese. And he's like, oh my gosh, this is so good. And then the next day he come back and he's like, can I have that last bagel? And I'm like, absolutely, dude. Yeah. So I made him a bagel.
So David said, hey, we made it that far, and then just go the rest of the way to New York. David, that was sounding cool. It was like, hey, we'll venture up to New York. Then he says we woke up to snow. We're out, David.
Nope,
sorry.
Peace out.
Not happening, brother.
Nope.
You're just like AK Bill saying, hey, come on up to Alaska. Cool. Like July, the only warm month you have with no snow. Yeah. Maybe we'll make it up there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has really hit me hard. Yes. It's hit me very hard.
Riley says you should have stayed here and you wouldn't have to deal with traffic.
Miss you already, Riley. Riley stayed with us.
What's up, Gary, Mary, and Shorty?
Riley is
11.
Yeah. He stayed with us in our camper probably a good majority of the time that we were there at Uncle Elmer and Aunt Dina's.
Yeah, I think the first 2 nights he slept in the house, 2-3 nights.
Yeah.
But then when he's like, wait a minute, can I go hang out? And we're like, yeah. And he's like, what? That's a power recliner? And we're like, yeah. And he's like, let me go get my blanket and pillow.
And then he's like, I can charge my phone from the recliner. And also he would be like, he knows that I'm going to cook breakfast because as we're tearing apart the kitchen, it's not conducive to cooking, right? So I'm out here in the camper. I'm going to make breakfast. And so, yeah, Riley got made to order breakfast every morning that we were there.
Oh, and he was hating it.
Yeah.
Jamie and them, because they were at Fort Bragg.
Oh, yeah.
So not far from where we were just at. And yeah, I'd almost forgot because actually when we were talking about it, the last time I lived in North Carolina was 2012. So it's been a long time since I've lived. I've visited a couple times, but yeah, 2012, and I kind of forgot about yellow season. What is this? Oh, geez. Jennifer's got it going. Okay. Between this. Okay.
There we go.
Even.
Is that better, Jennifer?
Well, it looks a little more to the right.
It's not.
It is.
Oh,
Look at the
shit.
space. It is. You got to go more towards the sink. I'm working on it, Jennifer. Watch this. Hold on. All right. Little more. Little more.
That's got to be right.
That's pretty close.
Okay. All right. Hopefully that's good now.
Yeah.
See, we aim to please. We love our subscribers.
Do a blooper video of just all the butt shots. Did we play that game? Like, hey, can you identify the butt? Maybe that's.
Yeah. Who's the butt? Doing the butt.
Okay.
Hey.
So
sexy. What?
We have to keep that footage, and then we're gonna go through, and then we're gonna play it on the big screen at the reunion and see. That can be like one of the family reunion games where they can pick.
Yeah, she's got.
I like the bent shovel or the
shovel. Where'd you get shovel out of that?
The words are merging.
Yeah, didn't look so bad with the bent over, but man, you get a side view and you're just like, oh dang. I need to like lay off the wine and go back on like.
No, Robin, I
don't
like that at all. I don't know how to do it, but if you go to the setting of Facebook, you can be able to change your settings to keep. Oh.
Huh.
Okay.
Interesting.
I've never been to Massachusetts.
Never have.
Maybe sometime in our travels we'll get over there.
Yeah, maybe. I did a Civil War trip with my dad.
Oh, we're not that deep into Virginia, Patrick. We'll be okay.
And we visited like. I don't think we made it all the way to Massachusetts.
Mm-mm.
I'm not saying I wouldn't.
The Duncan family.
Hi, Duncans. Bob.
But Bob. Okay, that's
well.
fair.
You're one of the few that actually get to see it in person. It's a nice butt, isn't it?
Rachel needs sourdough starter.
Okay. All right. Actually, when I get back, I'm going to dehydrate some because.
Does the? I wonder if David still got part of yours in the fridge. Can't they just take? Scoop it out and start.
They could, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Yeah.
She's closer to David than us. I mean, if they want to come over and visit just to get sourdough started, that's cool.
Yeah, we're all for that.
Riley's got a big smile on his face.
Michelle Riley, dude.
The crayon emoji is red, so no choice. Yeah, and that's why, like, when we did our membership stuff, we did the blue crayon because the basic emojis that are on there, they don't have a blue one. It's only just red. There, Dennis Green.
Howdy.
Well, hello, Cassie.
Hi, Cassie.
Yep, Joe. Okay, Joe beat me to the comment because I'm just now getting to it, but there you go.
I've tried to let you get through your stuff.
Yeah, hotel rates, they're going up just as much.
It's ridiculous.
Like, wow. Oh, wait a minute. Bill's in shorts and a tank top. It's 50 degrees.
Holy cow. Pull out the shades.
Nice. It's going to be swimming in the lake no time. Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's that.
The boss.
Hey there, boss man.
Hopefully you're feeling better, brother. Hey, Paul Marsh. We're in Virginia right now.
Yes.
Not very far into it, and we won't be in it for very long. We'll be
hi,
popping
Deidre.
out tomorrow.
Sorry, I jumped ahead, but it's Deidre. I had to say hi.
If you're asking that to Bill, yes, we are going to the Mid-America. That is the one YouTube meetup that we are rogered up to for this year because, we were going to travel less, but by traveling less means we were not going to go to so many YouTube events, evidently, because our traveling is going to see family.
Yeah.
And
there'll be some more information coming up on our next set of travels because we have some more.
All right, Jennifer approved.
Okay, we have some more unexpected travel coming up in the near future. So I'll get to that after he gets caught up on comments.
Wow.
Hey there. How you doing?
See, David's OCD says it's perfect. That thing.
I was gonna say it's got to be.
Oh, Dottie is in Virginia too.
Well, hello there, neighbor.
See, Melissa, we were close to 90 today,
Nice.
already before April. The snowbirds may stay longer.
Nice.
Wow. I know. Well, we looked at the weather back home. Like, it was a beautiful day today.
It was like 81 back home.
Yeah, but they said it was 81 at home. So, yeah, pin the name on the butt, like pin the tail on the donkey. Oh wait, it didn't pop
That's
up.
funny.
Yeah, there it is.
That's funny.
Ooh. So Kevin will be back to. I think he'll be back to work
Nice.
next Tuesday. Probably done.
Hey,
Oh.
it's a start.
Hey, light duty is better than no duty, brother.
That's true.
We'll take that all day long. Oh, yep.
Oh, Arlene, I tell you what, it's been rough. The fact
But I
even have a
haven't
voice.
noticed, and we were trying to figure that out, right? Because after we got there, like the first day we were there, it wasn't bad.
No.
But after a couple days, all of a sudden, and then the last several days, it's just been like, and of course, I've been gone for so long that I'd kind of forgot about, pollen season. And but we don't get it that heavy in Arkansas, not like it is here.
Like we do with the cedars, but
yeah, but not that thick yellow. Like
no, and
it's like my truck was this yellow this morning, and it doesn't just blow off going down the road. By the way,
no,
I tried.
I actually stood there. We stopped to dump the black tanks because when we were at Almerandina's, we had no ability to dump.
Charlene has room in Cape Cod.
Nice.
You have room for a 30-foot fifth wheel to park in the driveway.
No, we'll fly out there.
What? No, we have to go up. We're going to Massachusetts and Cape. That's
Cape Cod stuff. That's like Airbnb stuff. That's not camper stuff.
How do I haul all them lobsters back if we fly?
No, we eat them there.
We will, but then we load up the fridge and freezer and we bring a bunch back.
Okay, well there might be that.
You don't go up there and don't come home with fresh food. Oh.
Yeah. I don't remember what I was saying.
Oh, he is 9. Riley loves Terry. Yes.
See, you were wrong. He seemed 11.
What? I said 11. That's not even really a number.
I love
it's just the one I threw there. And I knew Riley would give me that whole like, why are you saying weird word look?
What is WNC?
Western North Carolina on your way home.
We're out of North Carolina.
Yeah, we're already out of there.
Yeah.
We went through. We did. We had to come up through Raleigh, Winston-Salem, Mount Airy, and stuff coming up 77. So. We're not taking. So what happened was, back, if you remember, those big storms and stuff. When we were back in Tennessee, they had them huge storms that devastated eastern Tennessee and the western North Carolina state line right there. Well, it wiped an entire section of I-40 out completely.
So we've got to go way up north.
Which it is back functional, but it's down to just one lane each direction on part of the mountain. I called Eric at Tilted Cape because he drives that route all the time on a semi route. So I'm like, who else to ask how passable it is? And it is passable. He took his big truck through there at like 15 miles an hour for 10 miles. And I'm like, yeah, no, we're not going that way. So we came all the way up, brought 77 up to 81, and then we're going to run back down to 40.
Yeah.
So
I know, Dina, I thought about that. I'll have to mail you some when I dehydrate it.
Yeah.
It was on the list of things to do.
I mean, we had so much time just sitting around holding all the couches down. Right.
Time to do anything.
How did we forget anything? I mean, there was nothing done there. Jeez.
So Inabor, sourdough starter is basically yeast. It is homegrown yeast. And when you do sourdough properly with the proper fermentation in the fridge and the long fermentation, it actually makes it more gluten tolerant. So those that have gluten allergies or reactions to gluten, they can actually eat sourdough. It's better for your gut. But it's basically
the starter is the little bit of stuff that you start with to make grow, and it creates yum.
Yeah. So you feed it daily, and it
says hello.
Yeah. Hello there.
Oh, Connie Rule from DeBerry, Florida.
Nice.
All right. Just got my humming feeders
out. I saw that the hummingbirds were making their appearance. Yes.
Oh, we need to get on our game.
Yes, we do. For sure. Oh, Dennis got us. No, he got you.
I did.
Drink
Look,
there,
Shiloh
baby.
got you with it.
Oh,
though.
Dang it. Got you.
There's Ace.
Ace. I'm going to have to fill up my cup. Y'all made me drink a lot.
Oh, Lori's back to the kitchen.
Yep.
Gotta be doing that. It's cooking dinner time. So go to
How
Polly.
crazy that we been.
I know that would be fun. If we're not, we're just passing through. We're here for the night, and
Yeah, it would be.
but that would be.
Read Deidre's comment.
That's not crazy at all.
Let's get here. High five, Deidre. High five.
Wait, don't make her break her screen. She's gonna be like, yeah, fist bump, bam. Okay, no fist bumps.
That's
She's gonna have broken screens and.
I did not get my plants in the ground outside. I did get them in the ground in the greenhouse. So yeah. I've got some work to do when we get back.
Jennifer, that won't happen.
What?
I'm gonna no, she's like, oh, now the outlets. No.
Yeah, those don't move.
Blame the RV company because I'm not fixing that. Oh yeah, Nanny Tam. See if they got hummingbirds. Hey, we had a few, even though we never did get our feeders out last year, but we need to get them out.
We called him Fred.
We had the one Fred.
Yeah,
that dude
Fred.
would almost
he
land
followed
on
us when we were in Michigan, and
Yeah.
Because we moved from living in the tour bus to buying the property next to him, and so a crazy coincidence. Fred followed us, and Fred was extremely territorial.
Midway Farms is in Southwest Virginia.
Send us a text. We're here till tomorrow. Yeah. Thank you so much, Brenda.
Thank you, Brenda.
We love you. You're doing such a good job.
Oh, Mitzi's up in Maryland. The hummingbirds aren't up there yet.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Dottie, reminding everybody give that thumbs
I'll let
up.
him get through comments before we talk about our next
If
adventure.
you play the pin the name on the butt game, you need one picture to be of someone's face and everyone.
I think I know just who to choose.
There's Lonely Hitchhiker Kent.
No one's bageling me. I've got to take my own drink.
Probably pine. You don't want to get fully baked.
No, I don't.
Probably. Oh yeah, the pine pollen.
I don't know what it is, but holy wow.
You know, there's a lot of people that I've heard that have moved to Arizona because she said Michigan I had allergies. Arizona is different.
I've heard that.
Yeah, Arizona, they go there and breathing issues because, you know, you go out there and it's in the desert and they don't have to.
Like my eyes itch really bad.
We got some more test runs to do.
I swear that.
I'm serious. We are going to try in the next 5 years to do an Alaska trip.
I swear the pollen. Look how puffy my eyes are, guys. Like they are so puffy. Like I think that there's pollen on my eyelashes.
Zyrtec for allergies.
And
we got you some allergy meds from Walmart's.
Yeah, it did help.
Nanny Tan.
I was able to like speak, but
at 138. I mean, I'm showing 140, so my numbers going up, but only 65 though.
Like it felt so good in the shower today to like scrub my face and wash my eyes, and
Rob's eyelids are flaking due to his allergies. I'm glad I don't have that.
I never had it till I went to Texas to visit my Texas fam.
This area we're in,
it's actually beautiful.
Yeah. I've been through here a whole bunch of times because when I lived in North Carolina, this was part of the route to go to Michigan. But you know what? It was like some of the roads have changed because like I remember they were saying, hey, this is going to be a future like bypass, and you know, it wasn't done or built when I was here before, but we knew it was coming. And now that it's here, but then like going by Pilot Mountain, and some of the mountain passes coming into Virginia, it was never not gorgeous. In the like 12 and a half years I lived in North Carolina and would be going up to Michigan. So it was kind of fun to
it's totally
drive back
beautiful.
up through that again.
I wish we would have had time for Jason and I would have loved to have gone back and seen like Camp Lejeune.
Yeah, Kent. There was a couple other people that we were trying to meet up with while we were in North Carolina, but
we worked.
Yeah.
And
obviously being there for family, you know, it wasn't. I mean, yes, like kind of a vacation, sort of, but not.
Vacation. Well, what you talking about, Willis?
I'm saying it's every time you leave the ridge, a vacation, right? But it wasn't a vacation in the sense that, hey, we're there just to go sightseeing tour. We kind of had a mission. So
we did go sightseeing at Lowe's multiple times. I don't know how many times we visited Lowe's between you and I. It was either me and Nina.
I got long cord steak.
And cousin Charlie, or it was you and Uncle Elmer and Mustache. Mm-hmm. Like I bet we visited Lowe's more times than we would like to admit. Yeah. Awesome.
Well,
That's cool, David.
See, Andita, the words are hard, so we're gonna go with. I'm pretty sure that was crayon.
Crayon and bagel.
But carry on and bagel.
Yeah. She messaged me before the live. She's like, bagel.
There's Tina saying hello and McAllister Homestead.
Well, hi guys.
Yeah, it wouldn't be wise for you to swing dry hair in your
Eyes
Cherokee.
burn. My
I'm
eyes
sure.
are burning. Yeah. Well, hi, Miss Evelyn.
You have no
our
apologies,
great
dear.
moderator.
You are here and have plenty of time. But she just got home for buying new puppy toys. Well,
Then that means she must have a new puppy.
that's a perfect reason to not be here. All right. 7% of the world has gluten allergies, while 10%, not include those shouldn't be near, have soy allergies and bread. Yeah. So at what point? Oh wait, I know what point. All these allergies and weird stuff coming in when we started eating everything full of chemicals and not just ingredients.
Well, when they changed over to putting the crap onto our crops for the wheat berries, that's when things started changing. Yeah. But it's hard to find wheat berries.
Brenda, how do you
even grind your own?
Do you know how to make sourdough starter?
Yeah.
No.
You can do that.
Says how do you make sourdough starter?
So it takes about 5 days. That's it. Now it's not going to be a robust starter, but it will be an adequate starter. Or send me an email, and when I dehydrate some of mine, that's like it's supposedly centuries years old.
We are glad that you actually made it.
And it is a pretty potent, powerful starter. So the next time I feed it when I get home, I will be dehydrating it. And I can dehydrate it and grind it and send it to you. So send me an email at whiterockhomestead@gmail.com, and I'll add you to the list of people I'm going to send it to. Our subscribers get it for free. The farm stand people, they got to pay.
Canadian family life.
Speaking of farm stand, so the farm stand is still on its side or on its back.
Tina said bagel.
On its back. Bagel.
English muffin. Do any good, Tara?
Yes. I don't know, baby. Tell me about my amazing English.
I actually like, because I like English muffins and bagels both. But I think out of the two that you made, I would say the English muffins turned out the best. Yeah. They were amazing. And then she's like, great, I'm going to put them in the... No, you're not putting them in the farm stand. Because I'll make us broke buying them all back.
Well, we got to like reset the farm stand because like the farm stand's still laying on its back from the last storm.
When we pull in the driveway, Lauren... Yeah.
It's going to depend on...
I can't even plan
It's going to depend on the storms. We're supposed to be getting some pretty nasty weather, and the weather is supposed to be traveling to Tennessee from Arkansas to the point where we would be traveling through all the storms. So we're going to have to play it by ear because I don't think it would be safe for us to travel through the thunderstorms.
Xander says goldenrod for Alex.
Yep. I didn't know that. Yeah. I should probably look into that.
Bob was saying he's got no pain when he's in Arizona. And that's what I've always wondered and asked people, and like, because you'll hear a lot of people, hey, snowbird, go to Arizona or out, and the climate is so dry. And
Dina hit us again.
Oh, but she spelled it right this time. Okay, we'll do it again.
All right, well, get to the comments so I can update everybody on what's going on.
There's not your mama.
There's Jackie. We were so hoping to get to meet up with
Daryl's back there leaking up.
Daryl and Jackie. It just timing just didn't work out. They got their challenges. We have our challenges. Yeah, and honestly, I'm glad that we did not commit to any kind of visits while we were at. I almost said Aunt Elmer and Uncle Dina's. You get the drift.
I guess you hung out with her long enough.
Because we worked.
Maybe you rubbed off on her.
That's way too hard. So Carolyn and Jerry, did we finish the project? We finished more than what initially we were going to do. Stay tuned because the whole plan changed. You'll just have to wait for Saturday's video because...
And I became a liar.
It got a lot more... larger of a project.
Yeah.
So you'll have to tune in for everything that we did get done and how plans changed.
Yeah.
Big surprise.
Well,
It's Jason's uncle. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Plans change.
adapt and overcome. And that's what we did. We made a gooder plan and went with it.
Oh, I know.
Expensive sightseeing trip for Lowe's. Oh, yeah.
Except their Lowe's was laid out completely different than our Lowe's.
Not really.
So, like, I'm walking in there and I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission with Aunt Dana and Charlie, and I'm like ready to get my stuff. Yeah, no, it wasn't where I thought it was.
Cool damp cloth.
Yeah, it's been.
There are the lovely Job Juniors.
I gave up trying to wear my contacts because.
Ooh, frugal dad. Mac and cheese night.
Sweet. I love my mac and cheese. Daryl says big blue crayons, bacon, eggs, and cheese bagel. I make those. They're yummy.
And they're delicious.
Okay. So are you close enough to the bottom of the comments?
No.
I can. Okay.
No.
Finish.
Because you're like, oh, you're going to go. And then 2 seconds into it, you're. So exactly the week they grow commercial bakeries. Yeah.
That's true.
Plants grew in the 1950s.
I see Teresa gave us it.
All right, Teresa. What are you doing?
I'm reading ahead.
Ina corn wheat is the old world wheat that hasn't changed.
I really want to try out Azure Standard. The problem with Azure Standard in our location.
Oh, Alexander got it because he's thinking of a Crayola bake.
Is a lot of times the Azure Standard in our location gets canceled because not enough people order. And so I would love to order the wheat berries and get a wheat grinder.
We are working on that, Jennifer. So. Yes, gonna be able to get some White Rock started.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
That's awesome, Kat.
Yes. My nose.
There's Stuart saying hello. This is sorry, it's Gina. I didn't read ahead fast enough. I'm having a bad flare of allergies also. My eyes look horrible.
Can you see it? Like, look at these
ligaments in my right shoulder and the pain. Oh gosh, Gina, stop doing all of whatever you just did to make that happen.
Try some turmeric.
Drink more. Oh no, don't do that. No more. Granny's recipe fixes it all.
That's what you
thank you. And email.
White Rock Homestead at gmail.com or yahoo.com. We have them both. So
it's all right, Jackie. We got it. We understood that.
Absolutely, it wasn't Jackie. We have both the Yahoo and the Gmail. So
it's Des, and she's being peaceful.
Hi, peaceful. Des.
Did you say hi to Wanda?
Hi, Wanda. Hello, hello.
That's not true. I didn't change the plan.
What?
Patrick said I changed the plan. Remember, we were talking about what we got done compared to what we were supposed to get done. And it was me.
It was me and Dina.
Yeah.
It was me and Aunt Dina. Because while we were there, why make it mediocre?
Why
not elevate it? So some of my ideas.
We're working on it, Gabby.
But it makes it. It makes it. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Apples.
That's a cool.
All right, we'll take it.
Okay. I guess.
Apples.
You're just finding every reason.
I need to refill. I'm gonna have to
park here for the night.
Well, I still got to update. So get through the comments.
We have a little bit of
time.
Walked away from my phone with y'all on it and couldn't.
Oh my God.
There's Johnny and Christine. Look, I'm representing. I mean, we were driving and I couldn't, watch while we were setting up the camper, but I've been from North Carolina to Virginia and every place I went into.
It has been this was the fastest setup we have ever done because when Gillum's went live, within the first 5 minutes, I had messaged saying, hey, we're just rolling into the campground. We got to get set up. I can't tag. Love y'all. Like, I don't even remember what I said. And it was one of those where Jason and I, we popped it up. Within a half hour.
Hold the mail. There's my battle buddy that I failed on Tuesday, y'all.
He did.
And I know Big Mike handled it just fine, but I was under the house and doing cabinets, and there was no way
Yeah. We
that.
worked from
Yeah.
sun up to well, I can't say
But
sun
I
up
appreciate you
because
being in here, brother, and I'm sorry
yeah.
once again. Um, I'm not gonna say it'll never happen again because stuff happens and.
Well, you work around a bunch of retirees. You
Okay, we
don't
put
get
that
up
out
in
there,
the
so I
morning.
will send you email address and
Yes.
messenger so you can send me information. Okay, yeah,
Yep.
yep.
For sure. For sure.
Do we say that David Glut in Delaware?
Okay.
I've
I'm
seen
not sure.
people saying, "Oh,
Get through.
and
Get through.
don't be bossy."
It's what I do.
Snow mold. Yeah, I've been hearing
It's what
about
I
that.
do.
Having snow rainstorm out like a lion this spring.
Oh, yeah.
It's
In
gonna
like a
be.
lion, out like a lamb. Is that?
That'll never happen, Xander. And honestly, I mean, sometimes it's not the comments; it's just us when we get talking about something and we're like, "Oh wait, I need to keep scrolling."
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
David said you need a refill, so bagels and crayons. You better
Bagels
go
and
find your refill.
I got you.
Oh, I was making sure she wasn't just playing and drinking an empty
No.
straw.
No. No. I'm there. I'm there. Yep. 20 minutes left. Okay. Get through there because we have so much to fill you in, guys,
I'm getting
in on.
right there.
That we were not anticipating. So, yeah, get there so I can fill it.
Oh man, Johnny's got a company. Get the Johnny. Look at the trike. I'm telling you, brother.
The trike is cool.
The trike is the way to go. I may or may not have set you up for failure on the big one because I wasn't thinking about it. But
I love my moon coal. That's my
the
Engwe.
step through doesn't have the bar. Like
my Engwe and my moon coal are amazing. Love them both. Here come the burps.
What was that? No, Sheila. Good to see you in here.
We are in Virginia.
We are
somewhere. Troy Sutton, if you're still in here, make sure you send us an email.
There we go, guys. Every Tuesday at 8 o'clock Central Time is Sergeant's Talk TV with Big Mike and myself. And this coming. So if you didn't watch this last week, Big Mike, I had to host. I kind of left him on his own because I was super busy on stuff I couldn't. But it was about the 100% benefits of 100% disability through the VA. But this next week is going to be stories from the sandbox. So talking about deployment, stuff like that. So share this out, share that channel, Sergeant's Talk TV, especially when we get, I think the thumbnail's probably already up if I know Big Mike because he's.
I have a story from the sandbox.
And not that sandbox.
No, I do.
Not the one we're talking about.
Well, can I share my story from the sandbox?
No, it's not Tuesday at 8 Central.
But it's a cool story.
But it's not.
Oh, man. I was there.
Not over there.
I was at Paris Island.
Not that sandbox.
It would.
That's a playground.
I had a story. Y'all know I had a story. I couldn't tell it. Can I tell my stories though? Can I update everybody?
Okay, just update. Go ahead.
How's your dad doing? Tina. So dad is doing amazing. Honestly, it is by the grace of God and all y'all's prayers that my dad is doing amazing. He is doing better than expected. We're hoping to see him here in the next day or two. So there's that. All right. We got 15 minutes roughly. So what was it? There's two things I want to talk about. Get your tissues, y'all, because there's some beans being spilled. First beans is I want you all to go over to Old Way On and share some love. We were withholding this information because it wasn't something for us to share. Ryan did put it out. Ryan who is one of our best friends, is having some difficulty medically. If you want to know, go out there, go support Old Way On and hear his story. Follow him on Facebook. and he will give you the updates. That's what I got for that. 2, and you guys have seen Ryan and Jess. They have helped us out immensely, right? So we want you guys to go over there and show them some love. The next big thing is what day 1 or day 2 when we were in North Carolina? I don't know. One of those. I got a text from my Uncle Ron. My cousin Christine is end stage and has been put on hospice. So as soon as we get home, we're going to get a lot of our planting stuff taken care of. And then there's a distinct possibility that we will be heading to Houston, Texas. I know, not in the plans, not planned at all, but I want to be there. And I want to let my cousin know that I love her and I support her. And so we won't be home long before we leave out again for Houston, Texas. Now, keep in mind, that's also, we have a big surprise that no one's talked about for the end of April. Or no, end of March. No. When? We're not going to say what it is, but when is our next vacation? End of April. No.
End of April, beginning of May.
Okay. So we've got some stuff that we need to get done prior to another huge announcement of travels. Yes. So that's kind of where we're at. So I want you all to show some love to Old Way On, our very, very close friends, Jess and Ryan. If you're friends with them on Facebook, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And show some love and prayers for my cousin Christine. Not what we needed to hear while we were in North Carolina, but it is what it is. So we're going to make the best of it, and we're going to be heading to Houston. Probably about 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Something like
that.
Just
depends on how much time that we actually do have at home.
Yeah.
So sorry guys, I was letting her get that out. I wasn't looking at comments, but I did see Johnny. I'm trying to look. Obviously we don't have anything in the group chat. Can you confirm? I seen you put something in there saying Dale and Lisa were not going live tonight. Will you reconfirm that for me in comments? Because I would hate to send people over there. I mean, you guys go over there, and if they're not going live, go there and watch their videos. Put on a playlist. Go see what they've been up to. But if they're
Thank
not,
you, Frugal Dab. Yeah.
We've been out of the loop, and so
we've been way out of the loop, y'all. We've not watched YouTube. We've not had time to do anything.
Yes, so. Derek, earlier in the live, he did put it up that he had got hacked, so he was sending some new friend requests out.
Yep.
Absolutely, Andina. We love
you.
Sorry that our visit was, all because Unc wanted to take a vacation into the hospital and kicked our butt to come over there, but
it was worth it.
We loved it. And there's never enough time with family, guys.
There's not.
Never. Like, you're there and you're like, ooh, we got all these projects, but even then it's just spending the time, and you're like, well, when do we leave? And it's like, why do we gotta leave? And then we remember we have our
we have a homestead. Wait, we have a YouTube channel. We got this.
Johnny's going live instead of Dale. Okay, because I did see that. He was coming up to do I think a tips and tricks video.
Thank you, Kimber. Yeah.
Hey, there's
definitely like
the jar.
Hey, the jar.
Yeah.
It wasn't something that we got hit. We were already en route to North Carolina when we got the news about Ryan from Old Way On.
Okay.
And then we weren't there 1 or 2 days.
All right, thanks guys. Thanks for the update.
Before I got the news about my cousin. So it was just like slam, 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 slam. Yeah. It was
Yeah. A lot.
It was a
Okay,
lot.
so um, keep talking.
Yeah. What am I supposed to? Okay. So, yeah. So we will be home. I'm hoping to get. Oh, and if y'all are wondering why Swami isn't here with us, Swami left on last Monday with
Oh, I was gonna tell everybody
Tony
we just
and
pulled away from a random truck stop and left her there,
I
but
left her there. So she needed to be back for work. And her cousin Tony and Gail, which if you guys watched the video from Tuesday, you saw those are cousins. Uh, Gail lives in Missouri, so Uncle Tony or cousin Tony was able
I'm
to run Swami home, visit the ridge. Of course, we're not
thanks,
there.
Bill. Appreciate it.
And then him and Gail were able to stay the night, shower, fellowship, whatever. And then he was back up to Missouri to drop Gail off and then back to Michigan. So it was a huge family group work effort in North Carolina. And it was amazing. I loved to see that.
I don't think she understands. You don't have enough room, madam.
She does too.
For them and their homesteading right
Yeah.
there. But
so
we have a lot more room and no rules and regulations.
I was talking to Aunt Dina about, because she talked about possibly YouTuber and, like a thing. It's a thing about urban homesteading. Like, what do you do if you want to be a homesteader, but you live in a urban environment, right? Well, they're working it out. They're going to figure it out. But then Aunt Dina was also like, girl, you spent all day editing.
We let
then
it
you
slip in
spent
there,
all
Xander.
day editing again. And then you had YouTube this and YouTube that. How do you have yeah. It's there's a lot that you don't even really know. Yeah. Well, of course. Yeah, we bumped over over 10,000. It's crazy.
I'm trying to confirm. I'm seeing
Uh-oh.
all kinds of word.
If anybody bagels me, that'll be the last one. Yes, Frugal Deb.
Oh, you got a can?
No, it's I don't want to hit Bahama Mama tonight. Holy no. He's got me. Yes, ivermectin. So that is one thing that Ryan is also on and taking. It's working on. So she must have watched Ryan. All right. Man, I don't want to spill their beans. You're gonna have to go check them out. But that was the other thing is we were already en route to North Carolina.
Welcome in, and
before
we're in Virginia right
we
now.
found out. So that's been the other struggle is wanting to be home for them and wanting to support our friends during this huge diagnosis, right? So
this takes forever.
It does. It's just a little dribble. That's more than enough. That's more than enough bagels.
All right.
So yeah.
No need to be sorry, team.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that. But it's been an emotional pull. It's a tug. It's a tug, right? We leave home and then there's a tug home because our friends are hurting. So
what's up, Brian? Glad you can make it in.
Xander,
bagel. Go ahead.
That's we got. Oh, that was a bagel. That wasn't a crayon. So yeah.
I know, right? Too much wine, you're gonna wet my pants.
So when we get home, we're gonna hit
hard. I think I was waiting on confirmation on that, Cindy, to see.
David called us today to make sure that he wasn't gonna go live.
You drink
during our time.
Dina, you should be bageling.
I know she's vodka-ing. Oh, see, he didn't even care.
I'm trying to multitask.
Aunt Dina, what am I gonna do with him? Yeah.
You're right.
Xander family first. I know this morning when we were like hauling out, getting everything ready to haul out the fifth well, I was talking to Uncle Elmer. I'm like, I really hope that we have a bumper crop this summer with all of our crops so that I can can enough for 2 years. Because you know what? We could probably be on the road for an entire year going and visiting everybody, and we would probably be okay. Like, do we want to be travelers or do we want to be homesteaders? We want it both. But I don't know if that's possible.
Sure it is. We're doing it now. We're homesteading and we keep traveling everywhere.
But we're
doing
not,
all
because
that.
we're relying on Swami, we're relying on Jenna, we're relying on Jake.
The price of living on the ridge.
Okay, that's kind of fair. Yeah. Yes, I did see that, Bob. And the problem is when you're in the hospital, you can't take additional meds on top of what they're already giving you, right? So,
Teresa Bagel.
oh, Teresa, sissy, really? You're gonna give me there? Yes. So,
Yes, exactly.
yeah. When we get home and while we're home, we're gonna do what we can to support Ryan and
Speak
Jess.
of the devil.
Ah,
There's a brother himself.
Yep.
He's only got like 1,900 channels.
Yeah.
Good to see you in here, brother.
As I was saying, when we get home, we're gonna do what we can to support our best friends, Jess and Ryan.
Yep.
And if you guys want to support them with us, pop over to any one of his 40 channels. Yeah. And Ryan, just so you know, I didn't spill all the beans. Those are for you to spill. So if people have you,
David, they're paying rent when we're not there.
Right. I know.
Jackie, a double bagel.
Double bagel. Shoot. Yeah.
Absolutely. Anything for you guys.
Yeah. I tell you what, that was probably
right there.
That was probably the hardest thing because
until they're not, and then you're fighting with them.
I wanted to be there for my husband who was there for his uncle, and for us to spend time with family, knowing that our friends were hurting back home. Like that was rough.
How soon do we have to eat Aunt Willa's? Because Troy happened to say there's some good antique shops not far from where we are.
Troy, did you send us a message like through whiterockhomestead@gmail.com so I can pull up this email? I mean, we can't have a bonfire. There's a bird band, but yeah. Shoot, Derek, really? Huh? Troy, right, if you get here and I'm sloppy drunk, that's why. It's all y'all's in the chat. Yeah. Yeah. And just so you know, that is Old Way On. That is our friends, Ryan and Jess, and you guys have seen them for months, for honestly over a year, because when we had to leave out for Tennessee, they were the ones that came and helped us. They are the ones that came over and helped Aunt Swami. They are the ones who picked up the slack on the homestead while we were gone. So show them some love.
We love y'all too.
We love you too, guys.
Yep.
For sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Brian throwing it up there. All right, we'll get the...
Holy cow.
No reason to be sorry about it, brother.
So we are 1 minute left to go. Y'all, we are part of Homestead Hangout.
Love you, Jonesy. Appreciate
Every
you coming
Thursday
in
night,
at the last minute.
you are going to hit Gillum Farms at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then you're going to pop over to us at 6 p.m. and then go to Dale and Nana at 9 Acre Family Farms after us. And yeah, play some Kahoot.
Patrick said, quit getting emotional.
I know, right?
His eyes.
It's the allergies.
Yeah, it's the pollen. Your eyes are pollinating.
It's the pollen.
Yes.
It's been awful. So, Troy, shoot us a message. Let us know, because if you're here, dude, come on over. We'll sit out there and we'll have a couple cold snacks. Yeah. We love you guys. Thank you for being a part of our journey and putting up with us while we're doing all these crazy travels.
Yeah. And just a reminder, Dale and Lisa are not going live, but it said Johnny is going to do a live on some YouTube tips and tricks and monetize. I've heard, I haven't gotten confirmation back from David that he might be going live. and
My
maybe
Wild
there's
Home goes live.
Well, yeah, there might be a
Do you
couple others.
know
So
that? Yeah.
go check everybody
Thank
out,
you,
guys.
Patrick.
And we appreciate you coming back week after week
Yeah.
to watch whatever shenanigans that we don't even know we're gonna get
We
into
don't even
till
know.
we get them.
Maybe it needs to switch from White Rock Homestead to White Rock Adventures because we're never home.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, that would work.
White Rock shenanigans.
All right. Thank you for bageling me, y'all. Holy wollies.
All right. We'll see y'all.
Good night.
Get on out of here.
Bye, guys.
I don't care where you go. Just go. Bye now.